This week, cattlemen and cattlewomen were in Washington, D.C. to discuss important issues with lawmakers and administration officials.
The Montana Ag Network's Russell Nimitz reports tonight why livestock transportation was at the top of the list.
Well, this week, members of the U.S. Cattlemen's Association met here in Washington, D.C. for their annual fly-in. Whitney Klasna is the USCA's national secretary from Lambert, Montana, and says one of the key legislative issues that they talked with members of Congress and Trump administration officials about this week was finding a permanent solution to that ELD and hours of service issue for U.S. livestock haulers.
The majority of our cattle get shipped out of state at weaning stage, at calfhood stage, and shipped to southern states where they get fed out and then eventually end up in feed yards and at the slaughterhouse. So that's a huge thing as far as getting our cattle to those destinations in a timely manner without having to unload those animals and commingle them with other animals, and disease traceability issues as well.
The U.S. Cattlemen's Association supports the bipartisan Transporting Livestock Across America Safely Act, which has the support of Montana Senators Jon Tester and Steve Daines. Senator Tester says the bill is a common sense solution.
It doesn't make any sense, especially when you're hauling livestock, to be able to get halfway to market or 3/4 of the way to market and then have to unload the livestock. Anybody that's in the business knows it's hard enough to get them loaded the first time. Second time, it's nearly impossible. Plus, it's hard on the animals, and it's much better just to get them there, get them to the place, and unload them. And that's where this. That's where the law needs to be changed a little bit to allow some flexibility there for particularly the livestock haulers.
Now, time is of the essence here because the current extension postponing full implementation of ELDs and hours of service regulations for U.S. livestock haulers is September 30th, 2019. In Washington, D.C., I'm Russell Nimitz, MTN News.
Other priority issues discussed were truth in labeling of alternative proteins, trade, and true price discovery in the livestock market.